There it is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another show. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother Alex. And missing guy is still JR. And this is another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Hope everybody is doing well. We are halfway through the year. If you can believe that shit. That is crazy. Halfway through 2025. Fifth year of the. We're halfway
Your
through the
volume's really
decade.
low.
Uh-oh. Let me check.
I think because the music was really loud.
I just turned that down. Let me see here. How's that? Is that getting better?
It's getting better.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping as long as you can hear me, that's good. I think I have it to kind of automatically adjust volume where needed. So, but anyway, welcome back, everybody. It is, as of this recording, Saturday, June 28th, which means we are at the end of June and halfway through 2025, as we already mentioned. If you have been with us before, thank you for checking us out. If this is your first time with us, thanks for checking us out. I just said that all wrong. Anyway, if this is your first time with us, we'd love it if you would consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment so we know you're there, and maybe hitting that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are ready to be viewed / listened to. And we are available on both YouTube and Spotify. Let's get into it because I did some eating this week. I'm not gonna lie, so we're gonna start off with our first segment. We call it Mom's Kare Kare. This is kind of like Mom's Spaghetti, but since we don't own the rights to that song, and we're Filipinos, we decided to call this segment Mom's Spaghetti. And I tell you what, like I said, I did some eating this week. We actually went out to lunch / brunch with some friends on Sunday and got all kinds of the sushis. I did not do a good job of taking pictures, but these were a couple of the hand rolls I got.
Man, I haven't had sushi
Not
in a
hand
long
rolls,
time.
rolls. Man, I love sushi.
I love sushi too, but
good.
it's fucking expensive. That's why.
It is expensive. And yeah, this isn't even my favorite. Oh, excuse me. This isn't even my favorite sushi place in Kansas City, but it was good. They had these lettuce wraps that were really good. The chicken. Was
Hey, can you turn
good.
your audio a little bit more?
Yeah.
It's not super low, but I feel like it should be a little bit higher.
Let me see what I can do here. Oh, I see why. I don't know why it does that. That should change it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I think Windows decided to turn my mic volume down. Yeah, let me try this. Because I feel like this has worked better for us lately, where I turn it all the way up on Windows and then I have StreamYard automatically adjust our mic volumes. So I'm gonna see if that helps us out. But yeah, had all the sushi. Love me some sushi. It's been a minute, so I was. That's not true because we had sushi in Costa Rica too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I love me some sushi. I just do. It's good stuff. We had a good meal. We tried all kinds of stuff, and it actually wasn't too bad, given that it's a downtown sushi restaurant. It's one of the more popular ones, and yeah, like I said, it wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, I think those are the only pictures I got. I wish I would have had a picture of those lettuce wraps because they were good. We also had these like peppers that were really good, and then I can't remember what Ashley had, but it was really good too. And then Ashley made this dish. It was kind of like taco bowl type of dish with like beef and kind of like a healthier version of like dirty rice or Mexican rice. Man, it was good. We did it on tortillas one night, and then I put the rest just into a bowl and had it for lunch at work. That was good. It was delicious. It was hearty. It was cheesy, saucy, and
Oh shit.
according to Ashley, it's not only reasonably healthy, but also not very hard to make. I think she just used one pan, so it didn't take her very long at all. So yeah, if you're interested, hit us up. Might be able to get you a recipe. I think she just found it on like, I don't know, TikTok or something like that. So pretty good, pretty good. And then Mom contributed her meal. She kept it pretty light this week. Looks like she was out running errands and went to Panera Bread. She had a kid's meal. She had a grilled cheese with potato chips and a medium drink. And I guess that's all she really needed. So yeah, there's a better picture of that. Man, you know, Panera's pretty reliable. It's not always the cheapest, but
that's the thing. How much does that meal cost? Or how much does
an
adult meal cost? Like, you're not getting a whole lot, and you're spending probably more than you want to.
Well, you know, I'm sure Mom does what I do. Like, I get a bunch of points and all that, and get free stuff all the time. So,
at least it's not McDonald's.
That's what she did. What's that?
At least it's not McDonald's.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can get out of there for a reasonable price and not have it be quite as shitty as like the greasy fast food places. But I digress. But yeah, I try to eat like that because it's light enough. It's not, you know, you don't feel too full. Therefore, especially during the work week, you're not getting too tired for the second half of the day, which I tend to do, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, what do you got, man?
Put it up there.
I
got Filipino food today.
Up there. Well, I gotta remove my stuff.
Although I'm getting kind of repetitive with the Filipino food that I get, but right
you know
there,
what? I like it.
See, the top left, of course, I'm getting sinigang now.
Yep.
Or I say soup. Give me soup. So I feel like if I say sinigang, they'll charge me for like a full like dish of sinigang. With this, it's just like they just give you the broth and they throw in a little bit of whatever else.
Yeah, it's kind of like comes with every meal type of deal.
Yeah. Then right there in the middle, that's chicken afritada. Actually, I have still some of that left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat it right after we finish recording. And on the right, that is a good amount of lechon paksiw.
Yes,
She
sir.
gave me a lot. She gave me a lot of meat. I'm like, all right. But they wouldn't give me Mang Tomas when I asked for it. They said, no, it's only for the crispy lechon. I'm like,
what?
Cheapos.
I don't agree with that at all.
I mean, they did cut out like maybe another 500 calories from my meal.
That's true.
Because I would have used all the Mang Tomas would have given me.
Well, that sucks though. I like Mang Tomas, but it's hard to get right now, so I kind of get it.
Yeah. Yesterday, actually, I had a cheeseburger for the first time in a while because I was out with my flag football team after our game. We just all chilled out the bar there, had some food, had a couple of beers. And that burger was not good.
Oh, that sucks.
And it was expensive too.
That's so disappointing, man. You go to like a specialty burger joint and it's like not good.
Yeah, you pay like $25 for it. No, it was like $20. $20 minus the discount we got for the league. And he'd be like,
wah, wah, wah.
I think In-N-Out might be better than this. I don't know if I'll say that. So now I'm kind of like thinking about tomorrow. I'm like, I kind of want a redo on that. One time, this is a couple of years ago with another flag football team where we kind of went out for happy hour. Or we just went out, we met up for dinner. And we went to, I was one of those guys that says, yeah, I can eat anything. So, just let me know where. I ended up going to a fucking vegan place.
Oh, no.
So I got an Impossible Burger.
Oh,
and it was just... It tastes like a soulless burger. Well, I guess it is.
Yeesh.
So the next day I had to correct that. I forgot what I got. I think I got something local. I think I had to get a big, greasy, real meat burger, not some Impossible bullshit.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the last time I say I can have anything. It's all good. Let the girls pick somewhere.
Especially living in California, bro. You got to be careful with statements like that.
One of the other guys on my team this was a couple years ago, but one of the other guys is like so anti-vegetarian. When he got there, I think he had like a grilled cheese. They probably put out some stupid bread, like vegan bread or whatever. Vegan cheese or vegan bread. Oh, man. So I've had an Impossible Burger.
I mean,
and it's
bread's
not good.
vegan anyway, isn't it?
It's what? I don't
bread
know.
Is vegan?
I have no clue. Maybe it's the cheese. I don't know. Whatever.
Either
way, I'm not doing that again.
There's a difference between regular cheese and like vegan cheese.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah. Because like cheese is made with milk, which is an animal product. Vegan cheese is not made with milk.
It doesn't hurt the animal.
No, but people are weird.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so tomorrow
I
might get an actual burger. I might get a high quality burger. I don't know where. I have to think about it. Think about it though. But that's it. That's really all I have for anything else that's out of the ordinary, other than that burger. God, I wish I would have just waited to eat and gotten like my New York style pizza. But,
there you go.
But we're actually at the bar for a while, at the bar / restaurant. So it's actually the longest that I stayed out in a long time. I think when I left, it was like 9:45.
Okay.
Given our game was at 7:10 p.m., so really not that. Wasn't it that long?
Yeah. That's not bad though. You still got to go out and hang out with the team and everything.
Yeah, that's cool. I agree to do that. We haven't got to do it so much lately because I think people just have to work and have other obligations.
What night do you guys play?
Friday, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We played like shit yesterday. It was like everyone was just low energy.
That happens.
It's also hard to get a consistent team because it's summer season. People are out.
Yeah. I was saying we have a pretty consistent team. 3 out of 4 sessions a year, and because it's summer, that's when
one of our teammates does his first game playing this season. It's the 5th game of the.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't know how many games are. Maybe I think there might be like 2 or 3 more. So it's like you paid full price for half a season.
Yeah,
he's cool though. He's a funny guy.
But you get a spot on the team, and you definitely get to play when you show up. So
he's a funny guy. I like that guy.
That's cool. Well, we had the late games. Well, actually, let me show you this one. I got off work late on Thursday. We'll come back to the sports and everything, but I got off work late on Thursday, and I tried something new, actually. Since I got off late, I didn't really have time to go to the gym. I was kind of tired anyway. So I stopped up at the restaurant, and they had a special.
What restaurant?
At Farina, at where Ashley works.
Oh.
So it's called Farina, and the special was gooseneck barnacles. I have no idea
that looks like a freaking psychedelic trip.
Right? Yeah, it was. Well, I forgot to take a picture before I stirred it all up. It was prettier when I originally got it, but these are the gooseneck barnacles. They have these like caps on them. They're like, it's almost like a shell. But yeah, they're pretty tasty. And then those are, I forgot, some kind of mushroom. So that was kind of like an appetizer. But I was just like, I've never tried gooseneck barnacles. I'm gonna try that. They were pretty good. They're pretty decent. They got. Have you ever eaten like what do you call them? Morel mushrooms?
No. If I did, I didn't know it.
They're good, and I'm not a big mushroom guy, but they're good. I don't know that you would have a lot of them in California because it's relatively dry there. Usually it's more humid environments.
Trust me, they have shrooms out here.
They have shrooms, not morels. No, they're pretty good. You can find them, we found them on our friend's farm once and cooked them up, and they were really good. But yeah, I tried that, and then I was realizing I was hungrier than I thought, and I decided to order a dish that I don't think they're going to have on there for very long, which is the soft shell crab. Again, I was hungry, tore into it before I remembered to take a picture, but that's what the soft shell crab looks like. If you remember what soft shell crab is, I mean, you eat the whole thing, like shell and all. You don't have to like crack the legs open or anything. It was pretty good. And then it's like,
wait, you said that's a soft shell?
Yeah, soft shell crab.
Oh, I'd like to try that.
Oh, it was good.
I don't like the work that goes into real crab.
Like even if they didn't like, the sauce and everything was good, even if they didn't have that, like that would have been delicious all on its own. It was obviously it was battered and fried, but it was good. Like if I wasn't like in a fine dining establishment, I probably would have just picked it up with my hands and started eating
Yeah.
it.
Enough of this. Enough of this bullshit.
Yeah, right. It was pretty tasty though. It was pretty tasty. Like if you come through Kansas City again and they still have it on the menu, we're gonna get those. It was good. Like I almost ordered a second round of it, but I decided to hold off on that. I don't know if I have anything else on here. Yeah,
Take a picture of a Pop-Tart.
I did because that's not just a Pop-Tart. We walked to the farmer's market today and Ashley got this brownie that was delicious. I think it was kind of I don't know what it is. It's a normal brownie, but it's like kind of like a blondie mixed in there, swirled in there. So that was good. And then so she got that. I got this it's like a gourmet Pop-Tart. It's not it was awesome. It was like a homemade Pop-Tart. And it was pretty delicious. It was wild berry, I think. And then I had, that was my cafe frappe because I wanted something cold because it was like 100 degrees today, and we walked. But I tried on these. So this is a coffee shop in the River Market of Kansas City, and they expanded. And not only did they expand the size of the space, but they expanded the menu. And this is a new sandwich that they have, and it was delicious. Bacon, egg, and cheese, like kind of soft scrambled eggs, locally sourced cheese, and thick cut bacon on a brioche roll.
I thought it was a bagel at first.
That's because I accidentally pushed the middle of it in.
You look like a bagel.
You can see it.
One of the happy little surprises I got, this was a long time ago. This is probably over 10 years ago. It's kind of contributed to me getting fatter. Is I go to before work, I stop by a bagel place and get a breakfast sandwich that's on a bagel. Like a freaking sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, baby.
And I didn't notice, but they do that and they put cream cheese on the bagel.
Ooh.
So I had it and I was like, holy shit, this is a new world.
That sounds awesome.
It's a new world, dude. When you're like, hold on. You get bagel, you put cream cheese on it, and then you make it like a breakfast sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I actually did that. I did that here at home one time. Oh, man. But I'm with you. I was just like, I'm pretty sure this is not good for me, but man, is it delicious.
Yeah.
I went sausage, egg, and cheese with cream cheese on the bagel. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But that was just like bagels from like the bagels that you get at the store. I bet where you did it like with like a good gourmet bagel, I bet it was.
Oh yeah, it was definitely an everything
dude.
Bagel. Yeah, it was a gourmet one.
Yeah, buddy, that would be awesome.
So I think one time when I was home for Thanksgiving, I got back from Crabshire drunk, and Dad was up and he's like, "Oh, there's food in the fridge." Like, okay. And I was making a sandwich, and I was like, "You got any cream cheese?" He's like, "So you put cream cheese on the bread and making a sandwich?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Geez." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm not skinny."
You don't have to tell me. I know.
God, now I'm gonna go get cream cheese with tomorrow.
Man, that sounds good. I kind of want to do that too.
Actually, a good thing about my home setup now is that I don't have a toaster, and cream cheese is better when you have untoasted bread. On regular, like not toasted bread, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I mean, I might try it. Who knows? Fuck.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna jump into Hey Dad, Watch This first today. This is kind of the ode to my personal project called Hey Dad, Watch This on YouTube. And this is just kind of about any adventurous stuff we did during the week. And the reason I want to start with this is because this past week was my lovely bride's birthday.
Hey, can you jump your volume up a little bit?
Dang it, is it doing it again?
I think it did.
Oh, yep, it definitely did. Yep.
Mine does that too.
But yeah, so Wednesday was Ashley's birthday, and I had a fun post from, use a picture from, I think I took it from a video, but it was a still picture from the wedding. Actually, no, I think this was a picture you took. So this was my post.
I didn't take
the
that.
picture I posted. That wasn't you? Oh, maybe it was Christina.
Yeah.
Or it was a video, and I did a screenshot of the video and zoomed in. Oh, I actually think it was yours, but I zoomed in on it and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's got lens flare on there.
Yeah, from the light in the back. It looks better like when it's zoomed out, but my post is basically, happy birthday, babe. Glad you don't actually want to unalive me. And, obviously, if you remember when we were getting ready to cut the cake, I made it look like she was holding the knife to my throat. So I posted that on Facebook, and I'm glad people didn't take it too seriously.
Facebook pulled it down.
They did not. They did not. But I was afraid people were going to be like, that's in bad taste. You know what? They can keep scrolling. But I thought it was pretty funny. So I posted it. And she laughed, so clearly we were okay with it. But anyway, belated happy birthday to my wife, Ashley. Who, by the way, we are gonna need to keep this tight tonight because I promised her we'd watch a movie. And then we're going to dinner tomorrow. I don't even know yet. But we can talk more about that and what you're watching because, well, I'll need some suggestions. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to go to Antler Room, which is another place I think you would enjoy, even though it's a little bit on the higher end. A little bit on the higher end price-wise, but they got some good stuff. So yeah, that was that. And then the other thing I got to show her was Thursday before I went to the restaurant, walked out of the office to a pretty complete rainbow in the sky. So that was kind of cool. I was trying to chase the end of it, see if there was a pot of gold, but just couldn't quite get there.
No, you got there, it's just a bunch of gay dudes. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. And you were talking about you guys played like shit on Friday. My team didn't play like shit, but I did. And actually, this is my channel. I posted a couple videos for them, and I'll show you this one just because it's really just making fun of myself. This is how well I did. I'm going to fast forward through this a little bit. This is me ending the first game by fouling out to the catcher.
I think you're going to do like Bo Jackson thing where you break it on your head.
Yeah. So I'm turning around talking to the umpire because he's laughing at me because I have my camera up. And when I put my camera up, I'm like, yeah, this is how I show my dad what I'm doing. And he goes, you better walk up to the camera and apologize to your dad for that one. I was like, that's pretty good. That was pretty funny. You got me well. You got me good on that one. So, yeah. But luckily, the rest of the team played really well. And I lost the first game for us, but we took the second game pretty handily. So, we did all right. What about you? I know you mentioned that you didn't play the greatest, but did you guys get any cool pictures, any cool plays to talk about?
It's any cool pictures, but the professional photographer, they usually have a professional photographer, but for some reason on Fridays they haven't been doing it as much, and they don't post it until I think closer to the middle of the week.
Okay.
No cool pictures.
I think it's cool that they have a photographer though.
That's pretty professional.
That's pretty cool.
Although I think on Fridays they've been slacking. I don't know why. Because Fridays when you have a huge crowd, so you should have a photographer.
Yeah, I'll say you want to grow.
Maybe they have a photographer, but with 5 games going on simultaneously, they may not have enough photographers to cover up everything. So
Yeah.
He's a photographer, but he's in the he or she's on the other field or one of the other fields. So
Or they're friends with one of the other teams, so they get more pictures. Lame. Lamos.
I am embarking on a installation here. I did get an air conditioning unit, which is right behind me right here. This guy.
Hey, okay.
Because
do you not have air conditioning in your apartment?
No, nah. Places here rarely have air conditioning. Oh shit, my camera's all fucked up.
Well, before you talk too much about that, let's just go ahead and jump into Alex's personal project. Can you hear that? You see the strobe going on?
What's that?
That's the fire alarm in my building. Unbelievable.
Maybe you should see if there's a fire.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm sure Ashley's going to be on her way home soon, and if there's smoke in the building, she'll be calling pretty quick. But yeah, let's jump into I Play Nerd. Let's talk about this air conditioning you got. What is it?
An air conditioning unit. I got it from Amazon.com because it gets
right on.
I'd say around maybe late August or early September, all the way to like maybe mid-October. It gets really hot in my apartment, and I decided that I just stomach the heat for a month and a half, 2 months. But it really sucks. so
is this a window-mounted unit, or is it one that you just put in the middle of the room?
It's portable. It looks like R2D2.
Yep. Right on. Cool.
Yep. Because I don't want to get the window one.
Yeah, I would need AC. A couple of my requirements whenever I move is air conditioning, dishwasher, and off-street parking. Which we're going to try and do the house thing later this year, so we should be able to pull off all three.
Yeah, and installation of this it's not really a big deal. I watched a video on it. You can do it in 5 minutes. I'll probably spend more time just opening the box.
I'd say, is it really, I mean, what do you do? Is it more assembly as opposed to installation? Like,
yeah. And
put the wheels on it?
There aren't a lot of pieces. I watched multiple videos of people doing the same unit, and it's simple.
So you just find a corner to put it in, you plug it in and turn it on, right?
Yeah, I gotta make room for it because I got small plates and I gotta figure out how to move some shit around. But anyways, that's not toy stuff. So for toys, I did. I almost knocked over my drink. I did post a video on a Street Fighter character. I don't know if I talked about this in the previous week, but I did Sagat.
Oh, okay.
Character. I was not as much into this character when I was a kid playing Street Fighter 2. But
is Sagat the one whose arms went real long and everything?
No, that's Dalzim. I wanted this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought I'd get it. I still might get his toy. He's cool. But Sagat's a Muay Thai guy, and I became a Muay Thai guy when I was 19, up in, to my 20s, 30s, and 40s. So that's when I started to really like Sagat.
Cool.
Then I found out he's an actual real guy, and I was like, holy shit.
Like real life?
Yeah.
Oh,
the guy's name is Sagat. He's the video game character's based on him. Oh. Then another one I'm working on a video for this one. And that was something I wanted for a while, but I was waiting for it to go on sale. And it went on sale on Amazon, and it was pretty damn cheap. And it is more of the adult collector version of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And this is Flying Fist He-Man.
Whoa, that's something I don't remember ever seeing.
I don't know if we had this one. I don't think we had this one. But he has spinny shit. So I
was saying even just the weapons, when we watch the cartoons. I don't remember those weapons. Or if I did, it wasn't He-Man that had them.
So the one it's based off of, the one that they they released when we were kids, and they redid it for old nerds like me, is this version. This is the more.
That looks more. That looks more aligned with what we played with, as far as just the shape of the character. The other one he held up looked way too big.
This is more for adult. They want to make him look a little more, higher end. Okay. This one has the action features. It's cool, look at that shit.
That's way cool.
And it's kind of cool because he has part of what it is, just action feature is this like little lever thing here, or this little clip, so you can put your finger on there. So on the toy, they put on the adult toy, they put one on there too. It's kind of an homage to it.
But does he like when on the adult toy? Does he move when you move it? Does he do anything?
There's no action feature.
That sucks.
Yeah.
The not adult one looks more fun.
But when you add the action feature, that's when the costs go up a lot more. But at least you can use it to store his weapon.
I figured, yeah, that's got to hold something, right? Okay.
But he looks cool.
That looks way cooler than in his arm. Like, it looks like he can fly.
Yeah. The helicopter. I haven't gotten a He-Man toy in a while, and this was on sale.
He-Man and Street Fighter, huh?
He-Man and Street Fighter, 80s and 90s.
Interesting.
But this one was on sale. This was on a big sale on Amazon for like less than half the price. And then I bought it, and then I looked at the price a couple days later, and then went back up.
Well,
so I got this.
It's good timing.
Good
Are you going to keep an eye on the Prime Day specials for toys?
Maybe.
You can almost do it one of your toy hunt videos.
I have some stuff saved in my cart, and I just keep looking at what the price is and see if it goes down.
You can almost do it like kind of a modification of your toy hunt videos on Amazon during Prime Days.
Yeah, but I don't think people.
But you'd have to zero in on like specific things you're looking for. Otherwise, that's going to be a rabbit hole that you might almost not be able to get out of.
Yeah, I don't think people like that as far as videos go, because I think people have tried it, and I think when people try it, they see the return on it, and they stop doing it.
Oh.
People like to see you going in the stores and be like, okay, what's on shelves, so I don't have to go out there.
Well, it sounds like you're not interested in it, so I kind of respect that. If you wouldn't want to watch it, you're not going to make something for somebody else to watch,
on the TV or on a computer. It's kind of lame. It's kind of funny how like a lot of toy hunt videos are like ASMR. That's why. That's why I think I get more views when I remove the music. I used to have music, like hip hop music or electric guitar or something.
Yeah,
and I think that it takes away from the ASMR part of it. I think people don't
interesting.
Like that.
That's funny you say that because obviously I like to do kind of like recording whenever I'm out on my little camping adventures or whatever, and I'm kind of thinking about doing it more ASMR style because one, I think there is kind of an interesting aspect of it, just hearing like just the sounds of the surroundings.
Yeah.
And secondly, I mean, the bonus on the icing there is it's probably easier to make because you don't have to.
It's less editing.
Yeah, you don't have to overlay any music or anything. So yeah, I might do that. By the way, while we're still on I Play Nerd, our sister had a little contribution. I don't know if she meant for it to be a contribution to this, but I'm going to show it off because I think it's kind of cool. And I think when we have enough space, I kind of want to do the same thing, which is get these really cool Lego sets of
Legos are
landmarks.
Advanced now. They're pretty sweet.
These are sweet. Like she got, so she's shown us a whole bunch of them before that she's done. This one happens to be her current project. That's obviously the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France. And am I gonna be? Oh, that's action figure LeBron. So it looks like it's coming together there. She gave us a few progress pics. That's kind of cool that the inside is, has a lot of actual detail, like the actual cathedral also. So I don't know.
Lego's doing really well
cool
these days. They have you can even do like Lego plants, flowers.
Mm-hmm.
They sell really well.
Oh yeah, Ashley's kind of wanting some of the flower ones, so we might try some of those too.
At one of the malls near me, there's a Lego store. They'll sell like just spare Lego parts. They have a container of
spare parts. Interesting. Okay.
Lego bricks, like, different colors, and it's like, all right, 50 cents a piece. Like, okay, well,
right on.
I'm not into it. The only Lego setup I was looking at, well, I looked at a lot because there are a lot of Star Wars ones that are cool, but those are so expensive. the one I was considering the most was The Office. Getting one for The Office, based on The Office. That's about
okay.
$120-$130. But I don't know. It's kind of like once I finish it, where am I going to put it
Yeah, I hear you.
and not break it?
That's why I want to wait till we have more room to do some of that stuff because, yeah. I want to be able to keep them on. Like, I want to be able to just put a shelf up and put them up there. I think that would be kind of cool.
I already have shelves of toys already. So I don't know about.
I know you do, but I don't.
I know what I do with like a Lego. I was thinking that might be. It's pretty big too. A lot of those Lego sets are huge.
Yeah, that's again why I want more room before I do that. Because obviously I've talked about it a few times. We want to start doing our house hunting and have like a basement or something, some kind of like more of like a recreation room to be able to put stuff up like that.
Man
like
cave.
That. Yeah, I'm trying to refrain from calling it that way. I'll just do it and then it is what it is.
It's not a man cave. But it is.
It's for us. But yeah, I like the Lego sets. I'm really looking forward to having some space to start doing those because we used to like doing puzzles, but I don't know. I think Legos would be more fun, just personally. But before I forget. Ashley got a new toy. Again, it was her birthday, so it was kind of racking my brain. And this was something I was going to wait till we had more space also, but she's talked about it for quite a while now, so I decided that I would get it for her. And especially because it was her 40th birthday, so she turned the big 40 and she got an ice cream maker, a Ninja.
Oh, what the hell?
This is the Ninja Creamy. I'll zoom in for you guys. So she can make ice cream at home now. And that's actually one of the things, when she gets home, we're going to pick out a movie and she's got some stuff in the freezer already. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, it's ready to go. And I think the only thing she has to do is she's going to do like a birthday cake one because she's got some like leftover birthday cake. So she's going to throw it in there and churn it all up.
Are you going to do a video for her first taste reaction?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. You know what? We are going to do that. So, yeah, be on the lookout for a first taste reaction video. And by the way, in the same vein, if there's something you think we should go out there and get to try and record it, let us know. We'll give you a shout out and we'll both, if possible, go get it and do our own first taste reactions so that we can share our separate reactions with you guys. But yeah, this is the Ninja Creamy. And did I take a video of... I thought I had a video of her using it. You obviously can't hear it, but this is... She did like a... we had some like leftover bananas. We had bananas that were just starting to turn, so she decided to do an ice cream with it. It was pretty good. I think she's still working on how to mix things and what to put in it to make it taste better, but the consistency was there, man. It was pretty good.
Thick?
It was thick enough.
Okay.
Right? It was kind of like frozen yogurt. So it wasn't too terribly like frozen hard. So this is where she's kind of experimenting right now.
What type of milk does she put in it?
We drink Lactaid because it's lactose-free milk. Yeah, She just likes to be lactose-free. I'm actually lactose intolerant, so...
I say I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm just more like... Sometimes I have diarrhea, so I kind of stay away.
Yeah.
I never drink milk.
I like milk. That's the problem.
I haven't drinking milk since high school. But if I have like a milkshake or if I have ice cream, it's like, all right, well, I gotta go home, hover around the bathroom. Because it could be, I could be okay, or there might be some explosions.
Or maybe not. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yeah, we'll have to do a first taste reaction with the ice cream tonight or tomorrow. And we'll share that with you on middle of the week. But yeah, that. Do you have anything else for iPlay Nerd? Do you have anything else new or anything
Nope.
coming up?
Stuff I'm saving up for later videos and later episodes of the podcast.
Okay.
It's because I don't have time to film the video for it and do the editing.
Oh, that was weird. That's
So
cool.
I'll have some like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff coming up and some.
All right.
Maybe
I like how you don't get too tied into one single narrow lane. Like
Yeah.
it's not just DC, it's not just Marvel, it's not just He-Man, Turtles, Ninja Turtles. Especially
Wars.
with I didn't even
Street
realize
Fighter
this
2.
until you pointed out where they kind of mix them, like the He-Man and Ninja Turtle thing, and
Yep. Next, they're doing He-Man and Thundercats.
Thundercats. Holy crap!
But like the big whore of kids' nostalgic toys is Transformers, because they have Transformers as crossover with Star Wars, with Ninja Turtles, with fuck, who else have they done? They've done like everyone though. I'll just look over and be like, hey, is this crossover with the Transformers? Probably some Disney shit too. They haven't done. They've done He-Man too. Pretty sure they've done He-Man. They did Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Top Gun.
Ooh.
But Transformers can do that. They're like, oh well, do you have a vehicle?
Transformers Top Gun. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure they did Top Gun also. They've done Star Wars. Definitely done Star Wars. Definitely did Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is actually a property I don't really play around with. I watched it. I liked it as a kid, but I didn't like it enough.
Yeah.
It's popular. That and we'll call it wrestling, professional wrestling, WWE.
WWE.
I think those action figures are pretty huge, and I just have no desire to get it.
Yeah.
If I want to get one, it's gonna be like because it did Muhammad Ali. Now, I actually wanted that one, but I didn't want to pay.
As a WWE star?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it just sound kind of
Weird.
fishy. It does sound kind of fishy, where they're like, we paid the family so we can make the toy. Or we got the rights. We bought the rights to make an action figure and other merchandise based on Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, so it's a money making thing, even though he had nothing to do with.
I haven't gotten any GI
WWE.
Joe, but I kind of want to get Duke and Cobra Commander. If they make a refrigerator Perry, I'm definitely going after that one.
As a
You gotta
G.I.
think back-
Joe?
Yeah, he was a character on GI Joe. He was a toy.
Oh my gosh.
They made the
I forgot
fridge.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was a mail away.
Interesting.
You had to clip some coupons or clip enough barcodes from buying actual action figures and then mail it in, and then they'll send you a refrigerator Perry.
Interesting.
That
That would be a cool one to find.
I think
That would be a really cool one to find.
1986. So if they make them, I'm getting it. I'll pay
Let me
regular
know.
price for it.
I'd love to find that. That's what I would try to find. Like, I don't know if you remember this one where I shared the Walter Payton little action figure that I
nice.
got. If I could find, which I don't think they make them, they don't. If they had a refrigerator Perry or even Mike Singletary, really any of the 85 Bears, I would totally get them all.
Steve McMahon,
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely don't.
Willie Gault,
Any of the 85
Richard
Bears,
Dent.
I'd want it.
I had a Richard Dent starting lineup.
I kind of want to go. So I'm going to Ohio for 4th of July weekend. And I might look at Dad's starting lineups.
I think he's got some like a. I remember I had an Ernie Banks, Billy Williams 2-pack, and I think Dad got one and kept it sealed.
That's cool.
Actually,
I remember we had a whole bunch of duplicates because like the Jordan ones, like we had a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
And I want to. I just want to see there. I'm not gonna take any, but once we get moved into more space, like I think that'd be cool. Like to have a shelf with displaying some of those things.
They actually brought back starting lineup a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
They had Curry, they had LeBron James, they had.
Oh, I don't care about them. Steph Curry, I think would be cool.
One. And they were like highly articulated, so you can do a lot of poses, but they did not sell well. And I remember seeing that TJ Maxx because they actually they ended up at TJ Maxx for like $10. I was like, I'm gonna get one just to get one. And I was like, you know what? I don't care about LeBron James.
No, yeah, it would have to be somebody that I'm really into. Like it probably wouldn't even be a basketball player.
I wanted to get it just to play around with it.
It'd be like Shohei Ohtani.
On the Dodgers, I don't like the Dodgers.
I just Shohei Ohtani in general. I just like Shohei Ohtani or like.
He's on the Angels, maybe.
I still have my Shohei Ohtani Angels shirt.
That's a sour subject for this part of the country.
Oh my god, dude! You gotta see this. Oh shit!
I saw that at
I want that.
$80 is a pretty good price.
I used to say like it's $80, but it's all of them. All 12. It's not even just the original 10. So you got
it's even got Leitner.
and one of these is Clyde Drexler.
Who's he on the team? Because no one wanted to put Isaiah Thomas on.
Clyde Drexler, yeah.
Clyde Drexler.
Oh, I totally want this one.
I think I get that. I keep it sealed because they look cool in that display.
I'll say it actually looks really cool the way it is. Oh, I'm adding that to my wish list. Oh shit, I'm not logged in. I'll do it later.
Take it up.
Whoa, look at this one.
Oh, nice.
$100, dude. And we have a bunch of those at Dad's house.
Yep.
Oh, special edition. This is not the same.
No,
we have like the original ones. With that coin?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I remember seeing those, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is the shit, though. Oh, you know what I need to find? Remember that poster I made with all the USA, the Dream Team basketball cards?
I think I remember having a poster.
Well, we had a poster, and then I had all the cards that I put like onto like a poster board or whatever, and when I thought I was so good at art. Look at these. There's even like Legos of. I know there's Legos of like stadium stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Oh man, I kind of like a Lego version of Ohio Stadium, the horseshoe, and Soldier Field.
I believe they make one, and yeah, I wanted Ohio Stadium and I wanted Wrigley Field.
Oh, Wrigley Field would be cool too.
Yeah. You know what? I do like Luka Doncic. I think he's pretty cool. Doncic or Doncic. I don't know how you say his name.
No, I don't know basketball players.
Me neither. I just happen to like him, so he's one I like.
We just had the draft too. The Bulls
Cal
drafted
Ripken
someone
Jr.
from France.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
I knew the draft happened, but I didn't. I have no idea who's where.
It was on at the gym when I was working out, so I was like, oh. Yeah. And then, as I walked in, it was the Bulls' turn to pick. And
okay.
Number 12 or 13, something like that. Which means the Bulls are not the worst team in the league, but they ain't winning shit.
Yeah. They
can't win shit. They can't draft the person that's gonna, get them the merchandise.
Ooh, this would be a cool one. I'm still thinking of starting lineups now. Jackie Robinson. It's only $20 too. Yeah, the stadiums would be really cool. But the Bulls, I haven't watched basketball in such a long time. I don't care.
I did one time don't know if I said this in the previous episode, but it was actually very recent. I was on YouTube, and the algorithm fed me, I think, a Chicago Bulls game from like 1997, and I was like, okay, clicked onto it because I have multiple TVs. Like, I'm gonna put, fucking
87.
97, 97.
97. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the
Knicks.
middle year of the three-peat.
Yeah. And dude, just watching Michael Jordan in 1997, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was basketball. Look at this turnaround fadeaway. Like, oh my God. It's just the way it hits nothing but net. Like, whew, good luck stopping that, dude. And they're playing defense.
That'd be, man, I miss those 90s Bulls. That's why it's hard to watch, like I just don't really get into it. I got into it a little bit when like D Rose and Joakim Noah, Carlos Boozer were all on the Bulls, but
back then.
Yeah.
Because Derrick Rose took some beatings.
Derrick Rose took some beatings, but that's when it like started to become like all ticky-tacky, touchy-foul.
Yeah.
Especially because of LeBron.
I watched the game recently, and I was like, that guy took 5 steps without dribbling.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I hate watching it.
It's called the European step. I'm like, it's traveling.
Would you ever get into these toys? Rocky?
Super 7 reaction.
These are cool.
They're cool, but they cost a lot. They cost a lot for what you get.
Oh, really? Yeah, so they're $20 each.
They're about $20, sometimes a little bit higher. And those, see, if that was like $5, oh, that's totally worth it. Even maybe up to like $8, $10. I'm thinking it's a little overpriced, but $20, I'm like, yeah, not even crossing my mind, unless it's a property that I really like that no one else makes, and there's not a lot of them.
I think these would be cool though. There's 6 of them. But yeah, $20 each. Boxing Rocky's $40, so yeesh. Mickey's not even available. Because
they'll have those at Target, and they'll be about $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Super 7 like a really good toy maker?
Yeah, they make a lot of toys that no one else will make.
Okay.
Rocky. They did a lot of Ninja Turtles. They did. They were at a premium price. They actually made headlines recently because they had huge layoffs as a result of the tariffs.
Ouch.
Yeah. Like a lot of the creative team. So a lot of collectors are thinking that the qualities of what they put out is just going to take a huge dip. I mean, they've had some quality issues before, some QC issues, but that's just something that happens with products.
So everybody does, yeah, because they want to get more efficient at making it, and
they're a small company too.
Sometimes when you get more efficient, that
you increase the cost of something like tariffs, then they're going to struggle. They actually have a store in downtown San Diego. I go there every Comic-Con.
Okay.
I almost wiped out going to that store on a bird scooter. Nearly wiped out because I hit a pothole and I started to flip over, and I just happened to. I wish I had. Do I have a scooter? Okay, we're gonna use Millhouse. Millhouse is on a bike. I was going. I hit a pothole and I went like this. I was going like this, but then I threw my feet down and landed. And I landed on my feet, and I was like, "All right, let's get rid of this bird scooter."
I thought you were gonna say you nutted yourself on the handlebars. Oh, good.
Put in a Super 7 store in downtown San Diego.
Hey, while we're on the subject, what toys, new gadgets, whatever, what are you guys playing with out there? What are you guys getting? It can be new toys, it can be new technology, gadgets, whatever. Back scratchers, What are you guys getting out there? I know we all have access to Amazon and we all have impulse buys. What are you impulse buying out there? Let us know. Let us know if it was a waste of money or something you ended up using way more than you thought.
I think I already said this, but I want to get one of the new Tyrannosaurus Rex toys for the new Jurassic World movie.
Ooh.
It's huge. I don't want to get it now because it's like $75. So I think maybe around Christmas time they cut that in half. But it's like I want it to like replace my need for a pet. It's gonna put it in the middle of the floor like it's a dog. And as a little homage to obviously I'm a big Batman fan. And in the Batcave in the comics, he has a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I was like, dude, that's
I'm like trying to find it. Oh shit, it's like $50.
No,
is it a Mattel or is it something else?
$75.
Oh,
it's huge.
I want to know.
That's a huge. It's like the size of I don't know, like a Chihuahua, maybe bigger than a Chihuahua.
Yeah, this one is not quite that. Well, this one's pretty big. Yeah,
mega colossal.
I feel like this is not what you're talking about.
That's not it. That's a smaller one. This one's the size of a small dog. What I want to get. I just want to pay the regular price for it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm into it. I like Jurassic Park.
Usually I'd be like, I have nowhere to put this thing because of space constraints, but I'm like, it's gonna be like a pet. I'm just gonna treat it like a dog. Put it in the middle of the couch or the middle of the floor like it's chilling.
Good shit. Well, that is I Play Nerd. What are you guys playing with? Like I said, send it in. Put it in the comments. Or if you want to be more anonymous, you can also email us at gagepodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to see what you guys are impulse buying, playing with, whatever. Whatever. We like it all. But we are moving up to our probably final segment of this episode. What you watching? It is, well, I guess we just passed like new release season. So there's a lot of stuff out there. And there's a few things I am hoping to get to see. Some of it in theaters, some of it I'm going to wait. But, yeah, what are you watching, dude?
I just got back from a movie theater today.
Oh, what'd you see?
Mission Impossible, the final.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to see in the theaters.
That is a long movie, so I had to make sure to go potty before the movie started. And then in the middle of the movie, I was like, "Oh no, am I gonna make it to the end?" I made it to the end, but it's a good movie. It's definitely like it's almost 3 hours long. It's like 2 hours 45 minutes. You're engaged the entire time. Like, yeah,
that's gonna be
cool. Oh god, you're wondering, did Tom Cruise really do that? That stunt.
That's got to be because that's been out for a minute, hasn't it? That's been out for a little while.
Right when we got back from Costa Rica. But I just started my my movie pass. It's not movie pass. My Regal Cinemas Unlimited.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm like, now I'm going to multiple. I can go to like multiple movies for a very low price. Actually, for free. You pay the membership, and then you pay like 50 cents per movie as a processing fee. So I saw Mission Impossible today, and last week I saw 28 Years Later.
Oh, I didn't realize that was out. I thought that wasn't coming out till this July.
Nope, came out last week. So I saw that. The first movie I saw in my new movie pass. That was,
I do want to see that one.
That's actually the first of a trilogy, so it kind of sets up for another movie.
28. Wait, what? 28 Years Later?
Yeah.
I thought it was the last of a trilogy.
Nope, it's starting off a new trilogy.
Oh no!
The last movie was 2007, so it's been it's been nearly 20 years.
So I guess my other comment was going to be like, I didn't even realize they consider that a trilogy with it being so far apart.
Yep. No, this is going to be a trilogy. They have filmed the second one already, which I think they want to release early next year. And depending on how much money the first two make, then they'll make the third one, which apparently the second one, Cillian Murphy from the first movie makes a small cameo. He has a small part in it. And if they get the green light to do the third movie, he's going to play a prominent role in that third movie, which is I think it's awesome because he became famous off of 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
28 Days Later, I remember seeing that in movie theaters because I was freaking out because,
dude,
you saw like fucking zombies running, sprinting, and I was at a movie theater. This is when I still lived in Ohio. I was in a movie theater. Someone's coming down the stairs, And I was like, what the fuck, dude? This motherfucker hit him. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this with Mission Impossible. Mild spoiler alert: Tom Cruise runs sprints a lot.
Yeah.
You see a lot of footage of him sprinting.
We've all seen that scene multiple times.
You see him sprint across the.
I mean, how many Mission Impossible movies are there? This is what, the 8th or 7th?
I think it might be 7. I'm not sure though.
So if you've seen any of the Mission Impossible movies, you already know what that looks like.
You see him sprinting across London. You see him sprinting.
or Jack Reacher, same thing.
It's him running.
But you know what? They're all freaking entertaining as hell. So I'm still gonna watch
this
it.
movie, I was engaged the entire fucking time. I'm like, all right, what happens next? Oh, cool.
Man, is Karate Kid Legends already out?
That's been out for a while. Like I have to.
Oh my gosh.
Find a. It would be hard for me to find a theater close to me that's showing that.
I'm okay with waiting until that's like streaming.
I heard. Daniel LaRusso is not in it as much as you think he's going to be in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's just on the cover because he's the face of Karate Kid.
He's the original. Yep.
The ones I want to see in the theater: Mission Impossible.
You gotta go soon.
Ballerina.
That one is hard to find now, by me, as far as play airing time.
Yeah. And Final Destination Bloodlines.
That one's hard to find too.
Really?
Yeah, I might try.
I mean, if I have to wait till it's on streaming, that doesn't bother me.
I might try to find it tomorrow. And things that I'm kind of like picky on theaters. I think
too.
It's cool. I think it's close. It's at a theater that I can get to relatively quickly, but it's like old style movie theater where it's like the chairs that go whoosh.
Yeah.
You're not sitting on it. You have to pull it down, push it down. When I saw 28 years later Mission Impossible, it's a fucking full recliner, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm all like spread
Dude.
out. Or weird.
When we go to the movie theaters, that's where we go, and I mean, we're dropping $100 to go see a movie. Because it's like, I mean, that's for both of us, right? Like, That's our tickets. We select the seats, and I have to have the big ass bucket of popcorn, a big ass drink, and some peanut butter M&Ms that I got at Walmart because I don't want to buy them at the movie theater.
When I was leaving the movie theater today, I saw someone who was going into a movie. He was getting popcorn. And he's at the butter station. I was like, is he doing the straw trick?
Dude.
Oh, he's doing the straw trick. Nice.
It fucking works, man. It works. The only thing that's hard to do, like, because you have to do that, like, you can't salt intermittently. All the salt's on top, and then you gotta hopefully it shakes all the way down when you're like shaking the popcorn around. But yeah, I do the straw trick for my butter.
I would, but I don't get popcorn. Fucking fat
I do.
Fucking fat Americans.
Yeah.
That's like if I get
guilty.
Popcorn,
Guilty.
I'm doing a fucking straw trick.
Yeah, dude. We always have to like get like an empty cup or an empty like smaller bag so Ashley can put some popcorn in it before I absolutely saturate it with butter.
Before you douse it.
Yeah, it's like I want some popcorn with my butter. It's not quite that bad, but it can be.
For a quick explanation on the straw trick when it comes to butter and popcorn, it's you get a bag of popcorn, you go to the buttering station, you get a straw, you put it in the middle of the popcorn all the way. You make sure it hits the bottom of the bag.
Yeah, gotta get to the bottom.
You make the liquid butter dispenser go down the straw. So it goes to the bottom it gets butter in the bottom parts of the popcorn that's at the bottom of the bag. You start to pull the straw up
while still holding the button.
Yeah. Well, the butter
also hold the button.
So you distribute the butter through all layers.
Yeah.
Of the popcorn in the bag or the bucket or whatever, and then you take out the straw and you put butter on top.
Yep. If you really like more distribution, you do that a couple of times. You go like almost like kind of four corners, and then you like shake it around a little bit. And you still put the butter on top, of course, as you mentioned.
That's why we are so bad. That's how to take some That's how to take something that's unhealthy out of a movie theater and make it super unhealthy.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. You know,
But luckily, I'm not.
I'm gonna enjoy
I'm
it.
in the habit of not eating food while I'm watching movies in movie theaters.
I only like.
I'm glad.
I like having popcorn, and like the biggest Coke I can get, and my peanut butter M&Ms. That's what I want. And then like I get my buttery popcorn, get a couple pieces of buttery popcorn, get a couple of peanut butter M&Ms, put it in my hand, and do it like snack mix.
Nice.
So it's good stuff. Are you gonna see How to Train Your Dragon?
I'm thinking about it because I don't want to. I used to go to movies a lot, but I also like now to be more active.
Yeah.
So I like being able to lift and do all the stuff and go out and get the sun and go for walks and all that shit. And you can't really do that in the movie theater. Although I think the movie theaters are starting to get a little more full because people don't want to be. It's starting to get hot here. Like let's go somewhere that's air conditioned.
Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon, isn't that a sequel? Like, didn't they make that before?
It's not Pixar. I think it's DreamWorks. It's like a Pixar type movie. And now they made it as a live action adaptation.
Oh, okay. So it's not okay.
Actors are live.
It's not a sequel. It's
a real dragon.
It's like kind of like what Disney did with all their movies. They made like the live action.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to see it, but it's more like time and scheduling and what else is available. Because I know I'm going to be watching Jurassic World when that comes out next week. I know I'm going to be watching.
Oh, I do want to see that.
I'm going to be watching Superman several times. I'm going to be seeing Fantastic Four. I want to see
F1.
I might see Megan 2.0. Even though I heard it's bad.
I don't know that. I don't know that one.
Stupid.
Megan 2.0. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you probably didn't see the first one.
I clearly haven't.
The first one is like it's supposed to be similar to Child's Play, like Chucky.
Oh,
horror movie. But then you're watching, like, is this a horror movie? Because it starts to get a little silly. It starts to be like kind of like horror-omedy. Megan 2.0 is straight horror-omedy. Yeah. It's like it looks stupid. Yeah, it's supposed to be stupid.
I'll watch that on streaming. Yeah, Jurassic World, that looks good. I don't know what 40 Acres is.
No, dude. I want to get into F1, but I'm not. I don't feel a desire to watch it.
Oh, I like F1, so I do want to watch. I'm not.
That's a big screen at the movie theater. That's the biggest theater they have there. Like, we're showing F1. I'm like,
oh, I totally want to see it in the theater because I think it'll be badass.
I might because they're hinting that the F1 is in a shared universe with Days of Thunder.
Oh, that's why. Like they were saying,
Tom Cruise showed up.
That's why Tom Cruise showed up at the premiere. Interesting.
I don't know for certain though. I just heard that they're hinting at it, and that the next movie is going to be F1 plus Days of Thunder. Crossed over.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably not with Nicole Kidman since they
yeah, probably not.
Honestly, I don't remember Days of Thunder. I remember the Days of Thunder ride at Kings Island. Not ride. Simulation.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was cool at the time when it was new, but that was like new technology, right?
Yeah, that was like 1991.
But, yeah. I don't even know if that ride still exists at Kings Island, but...
No, they turned into something else. Same technology, different name.
Well, I need a suggestion since we're on What You Watching. What should we watch tonight?
I have not finished Beekeeper.
You really need to do that because that's awesome.
I did watch Novocaine on Paramount Plus. That's pretty fun to watch. It's kind of a silly. Don't really think about it too much. Turn off your brain. Just enjoy the ride.
What's it called?
Novocaine.
Oh, I don't know that one.
And then, of course, Squid Game, the final season dropped. All episodes. I started that last night, and then I fell asleep because it was late, and I'm old.
I never got into Squid Games.
I can't believe. I wish they didn't do this. All episodes of The Bear dropped for season 3, 4, whatever season.
Oh. I think that's cool. I like when the whole season drops because then I can just binge.
Yeah, but if you want shows to last long,
I'm with you. I hear you.
Drops. And a lot of times when they drop it all at once, that's an indication that they're not confident in the quality of that show or the quality of that season. But it's the Bear, so you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But you wanted more seasons of the Bear. Well, actually, at season 4, you're probably getting closer to when you start having to pay the actors a lot more money, so they have to start looking at wrapping up the story.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Squid Game or the Bear. Once I find another movie. I was thinking about trying to watch Minecraft, but I'm starting to hear that if you don't know what Minecraft's about, you're not gonna enjoy it. And I don't know what Minecraft is about.
I only know it a little bit because of somebody's kids.
I don't know why people bring.
Have you watched The Accountant yet?
Oh shit, that's on my list. Accountant 2.
Yeah, we already watched it. I thought it was entertaining. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Accountant 2 and what else I wanted? The Anna Kendrick one. Where I don't remember the first movie. Is
with
Favor, or Another Simple Favor.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I didn't even realize that was a sequel. Another Simple Favor, right?
Yep, another Simple Favor.
I might see if Ashley is into Plane. It's got Gerard Butler and Mike Coulter. Because I'm pretty sure that's on one of the streaming services we have.
If you want just wait, do you have Paramount Plus?
We canceled it.
Okay. I say Novocade's cool for just turn off your brain. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think we might end up getting that back at some point, and we'll just keep it because there are a bunch of shows I do want to watch. I didn't start them because I knew we were gonna cancel it for a while. But I don't know.
I'm canceling. Probably canceling Netflix after I finish off Squid Game.
Yeah, we watch Netflix quite a bit.
Anything else I want to watch on there?
Prime Video. I mean, that comes with Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
so.
Of course.
And there's actually pretty good documentaries. It's kind of funny. So if you get into documentaries, it's funny. What I've noticed is Netflix and Prime Video always have their version of the same. It's not the same documentary, but it's the same story. And we're just like, so we end up watching. It's almost like we end up watching the documentary twice because we watch it on Netflix and we found it on Prime Video. So it's like we want to see if there's another twist to it, which generally speaking, not really, but I don't know. It's kind of like this isn't the best analogy, but like reading a book and then reading like the Cliff Notes. Except for it's two different versions of the Cliff Notes is really what it is. But I mean it's interesting, and sometimes you hear something that you get to revisit it without just rewatching the same exact thing, even though it's kind of the same exact thing.
I was thinking about Cliff Notes the other day. I'm like, do people still have Cliff Notes? Is that still a thing?
That's a great question.
Or do you just go on YouTube and be like, tell me the story?
Yeah.
tell me everything I need to know so I don't have to read.
That's a great question. Tell us in the comments if you're watching. Do Cliff Notes still exist, and do you use them?
I mean, me myself, dude.
Or if you're our age, do you see your kids using Cliff Notes? Is that still a thing that kids do in school?
Dude, I have YouTube tell me the story of what's going on in comic books because I don't want to pay for comic books. Because the price of comic books have gone up, and you don't get a whole lot out of it.
I was actually just thinking, like, maybe I'll like get a breakdown through like ChatGPT or something like that. I think I'm gonna suggest, since 28 years later is out, I think I might suggest that we watch 28 days later and then 28 weeks later, and then maybe go to the theater either tomorrow or in 2 weeks to see 28 years later.
28 years later has some messed up stuff in it. Definitely.
Yeah.
It goes in different directions. It goes in different directions, and it is kind of weird at points. But dude, 20 days later was weird at points. Like you're watching, going, "What the hell is that? What was that on there?" But it's kind of just, it's more. I guess I'll say it's artistic.
Okay.
It puts in
Well,
some things
I want to see it because I like
puts in
the
some
first
things
two
you're like,
movies,
that was weird, but
and I'm pretty sure Ashley wants to see it too. So that's why maybe
I'm trying to
we'll
get
watch
myself
those.
to watch Smile 1 and 2.
I don't remember that one. Like I remember the name of the movie, but I don't remember the
2
movie.
came out recently. I heard 2 was good, so that's why I want to go back and watch Smile 1.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. I think we're gonna. I think I need to start shutting it down because I think Ashley just got home. So we're gonna pick out a movie and maybe do a quick snippet of a first bite reaction with her ice cream, her homemade ice cream. And when we come back to you next week, I'll actually be recording from Ohio, and we will talk about what we watched for Ashley's birthday. In the meantime,
you should probably let her choose.
well, so preface this with, I should have prefaced this with, she texted me and said, pick a movie out. So I'm going to offer up some options and let her make the final decision. Really, they're not even options, they're suggestions. And then if she thinks of something else that she wants to watch, then we'll watch that. But we're going to start wrapping things up. Let us know what you're watching and what you thought of it, and maybe we'll watch it ourselves and give you our thoughts on it. But yeah. So yeah, we'll start getting our closing thoughts. Before we do, just want to remind you to, especially if this is your first time with us, please leave a comment so we know you're there. We'd love to shout you out. Don't forget to like the episode, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. And if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment to wish my lovely wife a happy belated birthday. All right, let's get into closing thoughts. What do you got for us?
Wish me luck installing this air conditioning unit. You know, it's supposed to be like a difficulty level of like 1 when it comes to it. It's like just plug in everything.
I said, imagine you just plug it in and turn it on, unless you have to. Do you have to like charge it with like Freon or anything? Or
no, it does say that on the box. It says keep upright for the first 24 hours before you open the box, and I'm past that period already.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm more concerned about finding space because I don't have a big area, and I'm kind of messy. I'm very messy. I have laundry that's thrown there. I'm like, I was from 2 weeks ago. I'm like, well, it's gonna have company soon. Now dishes I haven't done in days. It's just piling up.
Well, that's why I like having a dishwasher, because I can rinse them off real quick and just put them in the dishwasher, and then when it's full, you just start it.
I'm the dishwasher.
Yeah, it's cheaper that way, but I'm lazy, so. But
a lot of work.
Yeah, so yeah, that's another comment you can leave. Wish Alex luck getting his air conditioner working. My closing thought is, movies are just movies. Don't get too scared, even though I'm scared and I don't watch horror movies anymore. So there you go.
I want to watch Smile. I said I'm going to watch Smile, and now I'm like, I kind of want to watch Smile. It's just I gotta be in the right mood. Like I started the first one, and I was like, nope.
Right on.
I'll get to it. I still know when. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I'll get to it.
Well, yeah, they're just movies, so make sure you put a smile back on your face when you're done watching. All right, folks, we are going to wrap it up there. I'd like to thank you once again for joining us for another episode. Hopefully everybody has a good week. We will see you next time, and this has been another episode of... Whoa, what are we doing here? There it is. Yeah. This has been another episode of The GAJ Podcast. We will see you all next week. Adios, everybody.